Morning, folks. Oh. Welcome to France. Officially and stuff. I know you've probably just seen the Wi-Fi video, so you've seen little bits of France. But officially, like, welcome to France. We're at a lovely little park up at the moment, canal side. And it's Tuesday, 2nd of May. Is it the 2nd? Yes, it is. Tuesday, the 2nd of May. It was Labour Day here yesterday in France, which means everywhere was shut and everybody was out doing things. Oh. Yeah, I am an old fart, so yeah, I do take these. And I take these as well, which I think are turmeric. Can't remember. I feel better taking these. Not like I mentally feel better, I physically feel better taking these. All my storage in the bathroom's coming in very useful as well. It's probably not my best storage solution in terms of, well, it's just some of those little, let me just show you. Just put the light on for you. So yeah, it's just those pockets things, but like I say, I've got loads of them. So it allows me to get loads of different storage, get loads of meds in there. My slippers, my river shoes, the bags and everything for the poo compartment of the bin, and obviously the bin itself. You get loo rolls in there and flannels and wash stuff, toothbrush stuff and everything. So it's quite good. It's a bit chilly this morning. Ding ding ding. Is it 11 degrees outside and 16 degrees inside? Started taking them a few years ago. Started waking up with gammy eyes and things like that. And yeah, I am over 50. I do have to understand that. But yeah, they've really helped. I do like my little fridge freezer setup though. I just think it's so cool. It was obviously a bit of a gamble, bit of a, do you reckon it'll work out? Not too sure. But just, yeah, sideboard space, brilliant. Obviously this sideboard space and the height was dictated by both of them, the length and the height. But yeah, that's great for working on. And this, you know, for getting drinks inside, food inside and outside is just brilliant. I've made a few alterations, and there's probably a few alterations yet to come as well. But I've used non-slip matting in the feet, so as it sits in, it's kind of cushioned, so that works really well to stop vibrations. It obviously stops it from moving around and everything as well. But I've also put those foam blocks on the end as well that stop it sliding forward or anything like that. Always have to make sure they're locked properly before we set off on a journey. I had pain au chocolat, croissant, which do I choose, and pain au chocolat. It's a must in France. Quite a late night last night. I was up editing. I'm still trying to get my head space around this whole 3 channels things, 3 different perspectives of, you know, of ultimately the same 24 hours or the same series of events. So yeah, I'm just trying to understand how that's going to work still. My plan in my head was that this channel would be just as it's always been, you know, like tech reviews, gadget reviews and van related stuff. And with little bits of chatty vlogs, not so much you know, showing you where we are or where we've been or drone footage and all that kind of stuff, and put that on the other channel. But I agree there's an element in there of, if you see me, say for example at this park up, and I show you around the park up, that if you then see that in a video on the basically Epic Adventures channel, which is what it's now called, by the way. It's not called John and Mandy anymore because John is here. Mandy's got her own channel, and it just didn't seem right to have the John and Mandy channel and expect people to watch it knowing that we're kind of doing this separate thing too. So how do we do this? And I guess it is just boiling down to hoping that you guys find the variations of content based around the same events interesting. So like I said, the other channel, the basically Epic Adventures channel, is going to be more, you know, like I say, drone footage and what we got up to while we visited a place. And this channel is going to be, if it is a vlog that I do, it's just going to be like little stuff like this, you know, like what I did to get up, you know, just general bits about a park up maybe. Like I'm going to go outside and show you this park up. This park up won't appear in the other channel's video. It's just a park up before we get somewhere else, and our next stop, or maybe the stop after that, is going to be a sort of a dedicated video, if you like, for the other channel. So that's why I don't mind showing you this one, and then everyone gets a little bit of piece of what's going on. So hopefully it'll work out. Who knows? Certainly we don't. And we're in control. Anyway, breakfast. When in France, you've got to have pain au chocolat, which basically just translates to bread with chocolate in, but they're nicer than that. It's very tasty bread, much the same sort of, it's not really bread actually, it's like the croissant, is it pastry kind of thing? But yeah, I mean, if you've not understood, this is the way I eat them as well. I basically fold them in half, squidge them over, because I'm very unique with the way I eat. Why is it I always wake up with dirty glasses as well? I put them on the side really carefully. I don't wear my glasses obviously at night, but yeah, I always seem to wake up with glasses that are filthy. I probably went to bed with glasses that are filthy, in all fairness. Just didn't notice. I use these microfiber, lint-free microfiber cloths, and they're fantastic at cleaning glass. So I use them on the van glass, door mirrors, the CCTV camera lenses, my own camera lenses, my watch face, laptop screens, anything like that. And they absolutely do the business and remove all marks and everything like that. Oh, I can see now. Buzzing. I'll put a link in the description. They come in about a pack of 10 or something. Not expensive, but I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested. Oh. I was reading through the comments on the John and Mandy channel. So he's just told you that it's not the John and Mandy channel anymore. It's the basically Epic Adventures channel. But now he's forgot. It's just typical. Because we put out the video the other day saying, obviously we're coming to France and having a bit of a chat about us, about how we're travelling now, the two vans and everything like that. And there was a couple of questions about costs, why we're travelling in two vans. We did really cover it in that video, but obviously people still don't get it. I mean, yeah, you know, without flanneling this out, it costs double the cost. Channel was £35 cheaper for Mandy's van than my van, because it's a metre shorter. So hers is a 4.9 metre van, mine's a 5.9 metre van, and the channel tunnel, yeah, I think that's worth £35 more per metre. But yeah, fuel, insurance, breakdown cover, you know, ferry crossings, channel crossings, it's double everything. But obviously we both earn money, and the space that two vans gives us, I think if you look at the happy smiley faces that we both have, I think it's worth the money we're spending. So yeah, it's so far, touch wood, not been a problem trying to find park-ups for two vans. We're quite small vans, you know, in all fairness. It's not like a big motorhome or anything like that. So it's quite easy to find a van parking space, and we park so close because Mandy's got the twin slidey doors. So she comes to my near side all the time, opens her offside door, and then we can just sort of like jump between the vans. I can then get out of my driver's side door if I need to get out and not disturb her. Otherwise, we just go through the vans and get out her near side door. So that's working out all right. If we go anywhere in convoy. We've got radios. So we've got little PMR two-way radios. And that just allows us to have a quick chit chat if you need to confirm something, or you know, if one of us takes the wrong turn, the other one can say, oh, you took the wrong turn. Or if you see something interesting down the road you want to stop at, two-way radios. But yeah, it seems to be working out all right anyway. Speaking of Mandy's van, should we go and have a sneak at her new wheels? I really like them. I may well. I'm not going to swap them, obviously, because they're hers. But yeah, I actually quite like them. She's gone for a completely different wheel and tyre because she didn't want the chunky tyre. She's not planning on going all the places I have been in the past, and she wanted a different wheel that wasn't as in your face, I think was a word. They're still all-terrain tyres that she's got, and they've still got, crucially, the little mountain symbol, mud and snow rated for winter tyre rating in Europe. We've got an exciting trip coming at the end of this year that we'll need those for anyway. Let's go outside. I'll show you the park up. There's a bin down there as well, so I'll put my rubbish in the bin. Like I say, oh, it's 12. Oh, it's warmed up it now. 12 degrees outside, which I am not complaining about. It's supposed to be warm in the next few days though. See how far that goes. I always forget to turn my alarm off. Oh, I am that person. Sorry about that. See you in a moment. You've seen what my water bottle's called as well? She gets everywhere. Vanlife essentials. Yeah, I use a pee bottle. If we're not going to be near a site or anything. The pee container in my toilet is good, but that's easier to empty. Right, let's go and show you Mandy's new wheels. So how cool are they? So they are MSW 99s, and these are the very first that Elite have fitted to any van. They're fitted with Yokohama all-terrain Geo 15s, and then if you look at the tread, you'll see they're still quite good, but it's a more of a road / track trail tread. But the van looks brilliant. Looks really smart, I think. Very much suits it. This is a little park up we're at, next to a canal, and unfortunately there's some sort of industry going on over there, recycling or something like that, so it's a bit noisy. But yeah, this is where we parked up, side by side. But yeah, what I was going to explain about tyres is that mine have got the bigger knobbles on them, and that allows them to move around a little bit more, and as they move around they spit out the mud and snow, meaning they're not going to get full of it, so they don't get stuck. And that's the difference between those types of tyres, where it's not got as much as a big knobbly on it, so they can't move around as much and spit out that mud and snow, so they won't be quite as good in heavy mud or deep snow as they are, because as you can see from that, the tread depth and the pattern is far better suited to that. And I wanted to have a chat as well about tyres, because I've had a lot of comments over the years of showing you all these tyres and everything else from people saying, oh, they're the wrong tyres, they're illegal, your insurance company won't have it, they'll affect your steering or your gearbox or your engine. And it's all BS by people that haven't got a chuffing clue what's going on in life. Basically, I was at quite a few shows recently, and all the European manufacturers, the high-end ones, are all putting 16-inch rims with 16-inch tyres on the vans that look exactly like that and exactly like that's got there. So those two tyres and wheels are 16-inch, and the diameter are exactly the same as if you put Michelin Cross Climate or the van tyres for 16-inch that come out of the European factory on their high-end vehicles. So it's only for some stupid reason in the UK they put 15-inch on, which then messes with the speedo, messes with the gearing and everything else. So actually, truth be told, the UK is getting screwed over, right? Because we're getting 15-inch rims, not the other way around. The UK vehicles are doing higher revs, putting more wear and tear on the engine and gearbox than the 16-inch version, which is what they were designed to do. But yeah, that's quite cool anyway, that we are both now set up with decent wheels and tyres, ready for new adventures. So in an Ocean car park, and it's yeah, it's underground. We made it, even though the sign says 2.1 meters. So just be cautious on the way out. Maybe it's when the beams bend over. But we're just here to get a SIM card for Mandy's van's router, because she got one of those bundle deals from Amazon. That's like a fixed time limit for unlimited data and all that kind of stuff, but it only works in the UK. So we are here to see if we can find a SIM card, pay as you go, French one, Orange or Free or whatever the network's called, and get her back online, because she's bumming off mine. Tell you. She's just in the Free shop. Free is the network, and just getting a SIM card. There's one at 210 gig for about £10 a month. So just sign up with these little machines, spits out a SIM card, and that way we can just put it straight in the router. The guys here have unlocked it for us, so we can just put it straight in the router, and then we're done and dusted. Right then, so we've reached our park up for tonight, but that is going to be shown on the Basically Epic Adventures channel, because we're doing a bit of a special vlog all about this place that we just turned up to. So yeah, and I had a shave as well, just in case you got confused by what was going on. It wasn't a kind of special shave to visit Ocean. I just thought it looked a bit scruffy, so yeah, trim the beard a little bit. Right, yeah, so I'll catch you on the next video. See you later, folks. Bye.